Hello everybody, my name is Rick Jensen. Welcome to my fly tying channel. This video is my first production of an on the water episode in which I demonstrate how to fish some of the flies that I tie on this channel. I set myself a couple of challenges for this production. First, I wanted to fish a piece of water that I'd never fished before. Secondly, in a month I've never fly fished a lake before, being February. There are dozens of lakes on the South Island between Victoria and Nanaimo that rarely freeze up in the winter. My guess was if there was a hatch going on anywhere, it would be on a lake down there. As it happens, my guess was right. However, it took some work and some local knowledge to figure out what was going on. Luckily, I came across a local fly angler who fishes this lake frequently, and he was able to share some information with me that was very helpful indeed. So let's take a look at how to approach a new lake.
So here I am in Black Creek on the North Island, just south of Campbell River. It's late February, heading down to a lake on the South Island because down there the weather tends to be a few weeks ahead of us, and some of the lakes may have had some warming in the last few days. Pretty frosty this morning, but we've got a forecast of mix of sun and cloud and a high of 7 degrees. And all lower elevation lakes are open water year round. So I'm going to give it a try today and fish some of the flies that I've tied on this channel. It's a bit of a drive, so I'll see you when we get to the parking lot. So I've arrived at the lake. It's about 10 o'clock, just about 10 o'clock, and we'll get out on the water. Perfect time in this midwinter to fish these lakes between about 10 and 3. As you can see, it's a bit bright and sunny, and so I'm going to head to the north end of the lake with the pontoon boat and see what we can find there. Let's get ready. Took a long while to figure it out, but what they're after is they want a chromie. Oh, that's a nice fish. Yeah. They want a chromie, and this one's got a red rib. Buddy over there is doing well with the chromie with a black rib. And here we go. Yeah, that's a nice fish, eh? That's a beauty. So that's a wrap for today. Was only able to get one fish to the boat, several bites, but I got some local information, and I know what fly I need in the box. I'll be tying that up tonight and be more prepared for the next visit to the lake. I'll be here in the next week or two. Big cold front moving in, supposed to snow tonight, and so it was getting colder and colder out there on the water. Had to call it quits maybe a half an hour earlier than I would have wanted to, but I learned a new lake and what I need to do here. So until next time, take care everybody. Hope to see you on the water. Bye for now.
I've just finished entering what I learned in my fishing log. This is a great way to build on your knowledge and become more successful each time you head out. When I got to the lake, there was no surface action going on, and as the boat launch was on the south end of the lake, I decided to head to the north end of the lake. Like a field in the winter, the north end gets more sunlight, and if any hatches were happening, they were likely to be there. So I dropped my anchor in about 20 feet of water and decided to dangle a micro leech about a foot off the bottom. After a half an hour, when nothing was happening, I worked my way shallower till I got to about 8 feet of water, then back out again to 20 feet. An hour and a half into fishing, I noticed some action happening in 30 to 40 feet of water, and there was another angler on the lake focusing his attention there. So I decided to head on over, keeping a respectful distance, to see what I could learn. Luckily, this angler was the sharing type, as many fly anglers are, and he was able to give me some valuable information. The fish were hanging out in about 30 feet of water, over a depth of 34 feet, and they were taking chromies. So I decided to drop my anchor to see what was going on and see if I could get in on the action. Sure enough, that's when things began to heat up. I got a couple of dozen bites and hits, but only solidly hooked up once and led the fish that you saw. But I learned a lot, and I'm going to take this information forward. Luckily, it will pay off the next time to visit the lake, and I hope to video it for you. Thanks for watching.